Billy Peacock has announced he will be leaving Johnstone Burgh after a second stint at the club. The 57-year-old will join Premier Division side Arthurlie, a move that will see the coach join forces with former colleague Mark Cameron. Reflecting on his time at Dunterlie Park, Peacock admitted it was a move he had to make. However, the departing coach also insisted the Reds can gain promotion this season.
Well, mostly it was Mark Cameron, who's been up at Renfrew with me when I was the manager up there sort of 5-6 years ago, and I brought Mark Cameron on as a number 2, and this is his sort of second stint at Arthurlie. He took over temporarily the last time we were up, and he done a good job there, but through committees and so forth, they decided that, to part company and whatever else. But they approached him again, and went back up to Arthurlie again tail end of last year, towards the end of the season. Committee problems had been sorted out, so they took him back on board again. And they were in a relegation battle, towards the end of last season, and he managed to survive the relegation battle. So it's kept him up, and obviously the job's his full time now. So he's been on to me for the last couple of weeks, asking me to come up and if I'd be interested in coaching his goalkeepers up there, because they don't have a goalkeeping coach as such up there. And it's a shame, for a lot of clubs don't have goalkeeping coaches. Unfortunately that's what happens up here. It seems to be all aimed at outfield players and stuff like that, and goalies tend to left to do their own thing. So he asked me if I'd be interested to come up to do the goalkeeping coaching. So it's something that appeals to me, and as Eddie said previously there, it's a step up, and it's, you're playing against a lot of the big boys, Evan Meadows and the Pollocks, etc. And you're going to play amongst big crowds again. So at 57 years of age, you say to yourself, well, you past doing things like that now, but I think if you still got the hunger for the game, and the appetite to go and do things like that, then, it's certainly a nice challenge for us, and I'm up for it. I think it'll be good, yeah. Sorry to leave the club after, again, this is my second stint. The last time I left Johnstone Burgh was the season which the Borough went to the final of the Scottish Cup, and I was actually sitting in the stand at Firhill with Mick Dunlop. By that time I had left the club. I think we've lost a couple of players through by choice, no by the club no want them to be here, it's by their own choice. But they've got the backbone to be a good side here, and potentially another half a dozen players. The Borough this season, I think, is going to be a big season for them to look at getting promoted again. So yep, they've certainly got the potential, and the people in the dressing rooms as well, and a hard working committee, obviously, as usual. A few changes in committee as well. So I think the Borough will be up for it this year as well. Yeah.
Assistant manager Eddie McKim admitted losing his former teammate was a massive blow to the club, but wished him well for the future.
He was here before. He was here when I first came, away back in '91, I think it was. The two of us came here, and we've actually been about the football together for 30 odd years. We first met each other away back in about 75 or something, 76. The two of us played at Pollock as young boys, and then Billy left, and then I met him again at the Benz in 1980. So it's as far back as that. So we've had a kind of friendship since then. And I'll be a loss to the club. He is a loss to the club because Billy Davey, he's good about the dressing room, he's good with the boys, and the boys like and respect him. They'll call him for everything in a training night. He never knows when to stop. Never wears a watch to train, because I'll say another 5 minutes, but if anybody knows Billy's timekeeping, 5 minutes is 20 minutes. But no, I wish him all the best. He'll do well at Arthurlie. And like anybody, you want to go and show you can do something at a higher level. Whether you're a player, manager, a coach, it's got to be realistic. If you're getting a chance to move like that, a big club, good ambitions, high level, facilities, things like that. Things that at this stage of the game we just can't match. So if any player wanted to go, it would be the same conditions as a player. Sad to see them go, but that's football. Hopefully if we get them in a cup we beat them, but who knows.